Welcome to the Spirit Room, part sacred circle, part slumber party with spirit, and always a safe space for a little magic. Hello. Hi, everybody. I'm pretty sure I am good to go today. Oh my God. Last time I tried to go live, wow, that was something. That was Saturday. Oh my goodness. So, hi everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm so excited to be here. Yay. We are going to have some fun, and I just love what I do so much, you guys. I love being with you all. I love that we are in this all together, and we are just going to have some fun. So we are live all over the place, apparently. We have a few different places, right? But if you want to chat and you want to post, little, if you want to talk to me, because I'm going to be giving readings in a minute, go to the YouTube link, okay? If you're on Patreon, go to the YouTube, okay? Because that's where it's going to be. So there you have it. All right then. Okay, so I want to, first of all, let's start with a little prayer. A little note from Spirit, shall we? Take a deep breath in. Divine Spirit, we open our hearts and minds to your loving presence. May our words, our thoughts, and intentions be guided by light and truth and compassion. Help us to listen deeply, share openly, and connect soul to soul in harmony and grace. Namaste. Oh my God. Okay, so I just have to say that I'm loving doing a little prayer at the beginning. I didn't realize that I was missing that. Oh my God. Okay, so before I get into everything, I have to tell you guys, oh my God, too funny. Oh, thank you, Keith. Hi, Keith. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, everybody. Oh my God, you guys are going to laugh. So right before I went live, I was like, I'm a little sleepy. I think I need to put on some vibration raising music, right? So I put on Katy Perry Roar. I mean, first of all, I was crying, so my makeup was all over the place. This is like 30 seconds before I went live, right? But I am rocking out, and I am singing, "You're gonna hear me roar," blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, it was so cool. So cool. So anyway, I had to share that with you guys because I thought it was kind of funny. So, all right, now I want to apologize because Cheryl and I were supposed to be live together. Cheryl Murphy, oh my God, she is such an amazing spiritual medium. And I am super excited to go live with her. But we had to switch around our schedules a little bit. She's going to be with me live on Monday, October 27th. Okay. And the name of that live, we've decided to call it Pumpkins, Portals, and Spirit Messages. And basically what we're going to do, it's like a Halloween extravaganza. It's going to be all about ghostly stuff. We'll be giving readings, of course. We'll be telling ghost stories. And we're going to do a special candle ceremony, Halloween candle ceremony. And of course, like I said, we'll be giving readings and all that kind of stuff. And I may even dress up in a little costume. We'll see, right? Oh, and also on the 27th. Oh, this is really important. Okay, so listen carefully. On the 27th, I am going to be announcing the winner of the October giveaway. That is a free 30-minute session reading with me. Okay? So if you're interested in signing up for that, you have to sign up as a free member on Patreon, or at least a free member. It could be any of the tiers on Patreon, but you have to be on the Patreon, right? And then you have to send me a direct message saying, enter me in the giveaway. Okay. So it's really simple. It's not that big of a deal, right? It's almost everything we do is free on here anyway, right now, right? We're changing some things around. It's very exciting. But anyway, sign up on the Patreon. Okay, so it's patreon.com/Lauri Albert. Couldn't be easier, right? So go sign up for free and then direct message me telling me that you want to be in the giveaway. Right. Yeah. And we're going to be announcing that. Like I said, we're going to be announcing that on the 27th on our Halloween show. I'm so excited about that. It's really exciting. Okay. So let me just, oh my God, we have a whole bunch of people. Yay. Bex. Hi, Bex. Your energy is so beautiful today. It always is, Bex, but gosh, you're just amazing. Anyway, hi everybody. Keith. And don't forget, thank you for saying that. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, wherever you are. So I appreciate that. Yes, I know the Halloween live is going to be really, really cool. And hi, Bernadette. Nice to see you. Yes, you can direct message me on Patreon. Okay, so it's going to be so much fun. That live is going to be such a blast. So, all right. So now, before we get into readings, I really felt called to discuss something with you guys, right? This is something that I kind of think all of us sort of struggle with at one point or another, okay? And it is control. And not the Janet Jackson kind. Oh, don't you love that song? I love that song. Janet Jackson just is, but I digress. Okay, so anyway, I'm talking about control, right? You know, that sort of sneaky little illusion that makes us think that we've got it all figured out, right? That we planned hard enough. We hustled fast enough. Or if we push enough, life will magically bend to our will. Boy, isn't that control, right? But here's the thing. The universe, I'm the queen of this, by the way, just so you know, right? The universe loves to remind us that we're not exactly the ones driving the bus, right? We might think we're steering. I love this analogy. We might think we're steering, but spirit is the one with the GPS. And sometimes it's rerouting us without explaining why. And then our vibration goes down because we were thinking, wait, I thought I was in control. You know, have you ever had any of this happen? Oh my God, seriously, you know, you're like, I'm ready. I've done the work. I'm manifesting. Let's go, universe. And then nothing, right? I mean, oh my gosh, I've been dealing with this the last couple of days, right? Trying to control things, right? And then, of course, the spirit puts these things in our way, the delays, the really weird obstacles, you know, plans that we've worked so hard on, they fall through. That's when our ego pipes up and says, Spirit, hello, are you listening? Right? But here's the secret. Here's the secret to it all. And I learn this and relearn this all the time. Spirit is always listening. Divine timing isn't spirit ignoring us. It's spirit protecting us. Right? Wow, let that sink in, right? It's like spirit saying, I love you too much to let you settle for something that's not ready, that you're not ready to have, or isn't right for you at this time. Even if we think it, you know, our ego wants, I mean, if you guys think about it, our ego wants sort of instant results, don't you think? You know, it wants to control every outcome because that feels safe. You know, but our soul knows that the best things, the real, true magic, that takes time. It does. And there are so many of us that want to just like throw in the towel. I'm right there, right? Not for very long. I never throw in the towel for very long. I think about throwing in the towel, right? It takes time. It knows Spirit knows that what is meant for you will never miss you, you know? And what misses you was never truly meant for you in the first place, if you think that through. So, when life feels like it's in a holding pattern, who can relate to that? When things aren't exactly moving as quickly as you would like them to, right? That is your invitation to breathe, to lean back, to trust that unseen forces are truly rearranging things behind the scenes, right? You can even say to yourself, I don't have to chase what's divinely mine. I can rest in the flow of timing that's perfect for me. Right? I know. It's a big lesson, you know? And you know what happens when we finally surrender the control? We create space. We open our energy. And that's when Spirit swoops in and says, oh, God, finally, now I can deliver you what you've been asking for. So maybe today, let's practice the art of surrender. Whenever you feel yourself in that space of control, just take a deep breath. I surrender to you, Spirit. Before I go live, every live, I always look up and I say, I surrender to you, Spirit. Whatever is supposed to happen is going to happen. And every time I do that, right, it just is like, boom. So, I love that. I love that. You are exactly where you're meant to be. You know, just trust that the universe's timing, even when it feels slow, is always, 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 always working in your favor. So, there you go. That was your little sort of soul snack for the day. Yay. All right. So, anybody want to share? Oh, you guys have been. I was going to say, share with me what your thoughts are on that. You forget Keith says, I forget the breathing. Oh my gosh. It is a hard lesson, Elizabeth. Absolutely. When you're getting older and you feel time is fleeting, oh, 100%. Oh, yes. You know, Bernadette says, I hope you can connect. Oh, okay. So I'll get to you in a little while, Bernadette. Okay. When people can't give governments what they ask for on applications, they get fishy. Oh my goodness, goodness, goodness. Oh, hello. Hello, dose of sunshine. I love that. I love it. Love it. Okay. All right. So how do we want to move forward with this? What is it that you guys want to talk about today? Let's jump to some readings. Shall we? Shall we? I am so excited to be here and, you know, to just share this time with you guys. You know, like I said, before I go live, I always give up everything to Spirit. And whenever I allow myself to do that, it's kind of like Spirit says, all right, I got your back. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. And I never have to worry. I know that might sound strange, but I never have to worry because I know that Spirit has my back. So, all right. So let's go with this. Oh, that was tied to your question. Okay. So, Keith, how has your energy been going? It's been so up and down for me this week. Yes, right? Well, let me just tell you, and I know everybody's going to love this, but we are getting ready for Mercury to turn retrograde. And it's not retrograde yet, but this is when the energy, this is like around the time when energy is kind of like, whoa, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, up and down, up and down, up and down, right? So we have to just, of course, and Keith, I know you love this, right? But the 3 Ps, right? Right now, oh my God, and today when I was driving, I was like, okay, patience. I've got the patience. Who are these people driving really like 40 miles an hour in the fast lane, right? Right? So there we go, right? Patience, 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 patience. And then positivity, staying positive always. And persistence. You have to stay persistent. Even when things aren't going maybe the way you want them to go. Persistence. Yes. Oh, and the veil gets thin around Halloween. Absolutely. And that's what's kind of interesting about what's going to be happening. Okay. On the 1st of November, the veil is thin, of course. Okay. And it's Dia de los Muertos, which I love. I'm going to be away that week. So, the veil gets thin, and then we've got Mercury turning retrograde. Hello, it's going to be fun. But if we stay positive, we stay patient. So, yes, the 3 Ps. I know you love that, Keith. All right, so that is our little thing for the day. All right, so that is how it is. So, who would like, you know what? I'm going to get my little notepad out. I don't know why, but Spirit seems to be kind of sharing with me that I need to write this stuff down. So we're going to be giving readings. Who wants a reading? Who wants a reading? I know, I'm so strange. I don't know what is going on with me. All right. On Halloween, I am sleeping in my kids' room, sleeping in a pile. Oh, that's so cute, Bernadette. I love that. Okay, Keith. Yes, because I called on you first. Keith gets a card reading. Do you have a question, Keith, relating to that? Or I feel like I'm supposed to pull a sacred destiny. Woohoo. Okay, so I'm pulling a sacred destiny card for you, Keith. Okay, I'm pulling this card for Keith. No question, you just want to see what Spirit has. I know. Okay. Oh, there are no accidents to all of this stuff, right? There are no accidents. All right, Keith, I pulled the inner peace card, right? Oh my goodness. Right? And here it is. Inner peace for you, my friend. And it's, you know what's interesting about this? I'm not quite getting, oh, wow. Okay, so just bear with me on where I'm going with this. I feel like your mom stepped forward and had me pull this card for you. And the message I'm getting, ooh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. I'm really getting that your mom pulled this card. She's the one that made me pull this card. And she's telling me to say to you, I'm laughing with her because she's talking about you and the fact that I was just talking about letting go of control and Spirit being in charge, all of that stuff. But she really wants you to slow down a bit. Take a step, like, I know that we all do, obviously, too, right? We've got dreams and goals and intentions for our lives, right? And I feel like she's saying, honey, step back just like a half step back. Okay. And she's having me look in my heart. Okay. So focus on your heart. Whenever you're in doubt, whenever something doesn't feel like it's right, put your hand over your heart. And that will sort of reconnect you with the earth, but it will also reconnect you with Spirit. That's what's so cool about putting your hand on your heart. And this is a good, sort of lesson for us all, because what is interesting about this is that, the heart chakra is the middle of the three lower and the three higher chakras. Okay. So it's kind of like a balancing thing, whenever you put your hand on your heart, that really kind of sometimes helps you get grounded, but also become more connected with spirit. Okay. So put your hand on your heart. Whenever you feel like you are disconnecting from either spirit or from stability, from earth, from grounding. Okay. Hand on your heart. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Okay. So Keith, I know you just wanted a card, but your mom's here, so let's not waste this. Right. Really kind of feeling like she's showing me a boat. She's showing me, does a boat make sense to you, Keith? Let me know. What did you say? I just listened to that heart wound lie. Oh, see. I really feel like that she's talking to me about a boat, and I'm kind of thinking that it's symbolic, okay? Because boats go with the waves. Oh, I get it now. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love your mom. She is like the sweetest thing, right? First of all, the boats go up and down with the waves. Just allow things to go up and down. Allow your body, allow who you are to go up and down and up and down with the waves. Oh my gosh. And I'm feeling a lot more calm. I was pretty wound up because I had just rocked out right before we started, but your mom is helping me to calm myself down too. Okay. So, she's saying, basically what she's saying is, I love you and you can do no wrong. But she's saying that you have really high expectations for yourself. You have a lot of goals. You have a lot of people that, you are working towards, not people. I don't know why I said that. You have a lot of things that you're working towards, the goals, the intentions. But allow it to just go on the boat, go up and down, and you'll get there. Oh, I love her. Oh my gosh, love that. Hi, Karen. So yes, so that is the message for you. I hope that makes sense to you. Oh, my mom and dad anniversary was Tuesday. I hope she and dad got to dance. You know what? Tell me if this makes sense to you. Again, you and Keith, of all people, I'm not scared of no if it doesn't make sense, but I really kind of feel like, Keith, that your dad was a little bit more on the quieter side than your mom was, because it's so interesting, because I see a big smile on his face, but I feel like that your mom is kind of the talker. She's the one. And does that mean that and I think that this means that you were sort of closer to your mom? And again, not scared of no if this doesn't make sense. I really would love to know what that means for you. Yeah. I feel like that, so he's here, but he's not saying much. Okay. So that is really what I was supposed to say to you. Okay. You were a mom's boy. Absolutely. I love that. It wasn't like you didn't have a relationship with your dad or anything. It's just mom comes through as the bigger presence, So she loves you so much. Both of them just love you so much. And they're both kind of making me feel like every day is their anniversary. Every day is their anniversary. And oh my God, this is so cool. Oh, I wish you could be in my head. Most of the time when this happens, it happens like they show me at a time when they felt good, like physically, so they might be young and then they age progress. But this time they're both standing there holding hands and they're sort of decreasing in age. And I feel like I'm in as your mom, I kind of feel like I'm in my 20s. And I feel like that it's a new thing, like it's a new relationship for them. And it feels so beautiful. Oh my gosh. They're like, they feel like they're showing me themselves to be kind of young and just happy go lucky and just allowing themselves to just be in love in this world. Oh my gosh. Love that. That is so amazing. Oh my gosh. You cried yesterday for a little bit. Of course, I still, it's been 25 years since my dad passed and 6 since my mom passed. So I'm now like in that phase, but I still shed a tear periodically too. We all do, you know? Yeah, right. I know. I just, they're beautiful people. So I'm going to leave you with that, Keith. Much love. Much love. So, all right. So who else wants a reading? Let's see. I got to go back up. Okay. So Bernadette. Okay. But now Bernadette. Oh, and Elizabeth, I'll get yours next. Okay. So Bernadette, you're going to have to go and you're going to have to tell me, you're going to have to tell me again what it is that you want me to read for you. Do you need a card? Is there somebody in spirit? What is it that you'd like to do? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hi. Nice to see you guys. I love that you guys are here. Okay, so Elizabeth, you're next, but Bernadette, tell me what it is that I can give you a reading. Your adoptive mom. Okay, in spirit. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I kind of feel, and I'm not sure if this is your adoptive mom or not. So just, start to talk to me about this. Okay. Ask my adoptive mom about my sin, if I will get it. What does SIN mean? I don't think you mean sin like, oh, there's an application asking you a bunch of stuff. Okay. I kind of feel like that things are moving forward. So, oh, it's a government ID. Okay, gotcha. I kind of feel like things are moving forward. I know that there's a shutdown, and if it's a government ID, I get all of that. Oh, you're in Canada. Gotcha. That's why. Okay, because I was like, it's so weird. I was thinking things feel pretty smooth moving forward, and then I was like, but there's a government shutdown, but you're in Canada, so there you go. It doesn't apply, right? Okay. I feel like things are moving forward. Okay. Your adoptive mom, I feel like that first of all, I want to say, I kind of feel like that she is something else. Like her personality, I don't know if you knew her when she was here. I don't know if like what your relationship was, but I gotta say, I am feeling like she had a big personality. Okay. It was not one, there is a teacher strike. Oh, you're losing your brain. I can understand that. I feel like that she is like, move out of the way. I'm coming through. Right. I feel like that she's like trying to get through as far as the spirits that are here. But I also, oh, hi, Elizabeth from Norway. I feel like that, she is moving things around. She is working really hard to maneuver things for you. I think she is like a huge advocate for you on the other side. Okay. So I want to say that. Yeah. I knew her a little bit. She scared me when I was alive. Yeah. Because I think she had a big personality. I don't think she took no for an answer as well. I don't know I know you said you only knew her for a little bit, but, yeah, I feel like that she didn't like to take no for an answer. She was somebody that would just like, okay, kind of thing. So there's that. She is absolutely, she did not What, have a big personality? Wow, because she does now. I think then, if she didn't have when she was here in human form, I think that then, if it wasn't a big personality, then it's like she is talking about being your biggest advocate on the other side. Um, you know, uh, I'm not sure I understand exactly what you're saying there. She did not, and then she did. I'm not kind of understanding that. Oh, she did not take no for an answer. Oh, right, right, because she was like moving the moving everything, moving all the other spirits out of the way. And a loving, they love each other up there, right? So yeah, so just be aware of that. It's like nobody's being mean, you know. Um, I kind of think you're sort of a little similar, though, Bernadette. You know, like I don't want to say you don't take no for an answer, but I feel like that you are your own advocate, and she just loves that she could give you something positive. Okay? That's what she's telling me. I got to give her something positive, and that was your voice. Okay? That is your voice. She gave that to you. Okay. I love this. Oh my gosh. The spirits that are here tonight, I'm loving this. First we've got Keith's mom and dad, right? Bernadette. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And do you know if your birth father is your birth father, um, is your birth father in spirit? It's really interesting because, like I'm hearing, like your adoptive mom wasn't blood, but she taught you so much, and that was to be who you needed to be in this world, right? Your birth father passed. You knew he'd show up. That's so funny. Yeah, so he's here too. It's interesting because I feel like, obviously, I mean, this would make sense. I feel like sort of a separation between the two. However, I feel like that they both have like that similar goal. I feel like that he was a lot, how do I say this? A lot less outgoing. And I don't know if you knew him at all, but I feel like that he was a lot less outgoing than your adoptive mom. So I'm just going to say that. I'm getting that I'm getting that you have so many guides. Let me just say it to you this way. You've got so many guides, Bernadette. You've got, they both have met in person. When he passed, you were in Canada. Okay. Let me just say this to you. You've got your birth father, your adoptive mother. I feel like a grandmother figure is up there. Another loud one. And I'm feeling it for this lady, I'm sorry, like a grandmotherly figure. I don't know if she was, blood to you or not. I don't know who this lady is. She's like grandparenty, but I feel like that there's a New Orleans connection with this lady. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about when I say that? Yeah, I feel like that there's a New Orleans connection. I'm not sure what that was about. Thank God, because you're needing it. Your blood grandmother. Okay. Do you understand the New Orleans connection? I don't know if she was from New Orleans. She just loved the city, spent a lot of time there, moved there, lived there for a little bit. I don't know what that's about, but let me know if you know of anything about this particular grandmother being in New Orleans. Okay. So I'm just going to say that. Oh, right. Didn't you tell me one time that your family sort of dabbled in the voodoo stuff? Because yeah, you were still young. Okay, that might be what that's about. Okay. All right. So now let me just share with you really quick. I'm seeing several other spirits, okay, that are all, and this is going to sound strange, but it's all about love. Okay. It's all in a good thing. I feel like I'm seeing you, and I've never met you, right? I'm seeing you standing there. Okay. I'm seeing you standing with your arms at your side, and I'm seeing all these people around you. And it's like they are sending you like all this really, really cool energy. And yeah, they're sending you all this really, really cool energy of like to lift you up to the point where I feel like this is in my head, right? So it's not real, but it's real. Do you know what I'm saying? Hope that made sense. I'm seeing them like lifting you up, energetically. Yeah, they did. I almost died as a baby. Nobody knew if you would make it through the night. Oh, bless your heart. I'm glad you made it though. I'm so glad that you made it. There's just so much like people pushing you, to move forward in your life and all of that. This is really cool. So much love, so much support. You question yourself. What they're saying here is you switched soul or body with somebody. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. Bex, totally agree with you. You are so strong, Bernadette. You are so strong, and they have been lifting you up. Absolutely lifting you up. And I'm not getting the switching the soul or the body thing. I just got to be honest, because I was trying to tap into that. I'm not quite getting that, but there may be a version of that within this circle that I keep saying. Sorry, I'm backing up because I want to, like, it's like you're here, you're the pencil. You're here, and there's all these people around you, and they're like lifting you up energetically because you doubt yourself. You doubt yourself. And they want to encourage you to move forward beyond that. And oh my God, this is so cool. And I was talking about, what I was talking about at the beginning of the show was that oh my God, they really wanted to talk about the surrendering. I feel like that all of them were kind of like the instigators, okay, of you letting go of control and just allowing yourself to go where spirit wants you to go. Wow. And it was like they were involved in that. Oh my God, that is so cool. I mean, I can't tell you how cool that is. Okay. They were doing this. My family is very loud. Yes, they are. No, they're not overwhelming me because I protect myself. I got Archangel Michael hanging out with me all the time. So it's all right, No, they're not overwhelming me at all. I love it because it's all very positive and uplifting. Okay. So, yeah. So, bottom line is the message to this whole thing is this is such a fantastic, interesting night already, right? I've only done 2 readings and it's so much fun. I'm really feeling like this is all supposed to be like the overall sort of overarching, is that the right way to say it? The overarching message for you, Bernadette, right now is just allow spirit to take the wheel. You think sometimes, not all the time, but there are times when you think really poorly about yourself. And what they're saying is, we're with you. We've got you. Whenever you feel like you're sitting back down and you're kind of becoming that shrinking violet, which you shouldn't be, we're here to lift you back up. All right. So keep that in mind. Okay. That is the overarching message. We're here. Understand that they are here for you. Okay. You have a twin on the other side. Okay. That would make sense too, because there's a whole bunch of really interesting spirit stuff. You're at war with your mind. Well, I'll guess what? What we talked about earlier today was surrendering to what spirit has for you. We were talking about that earlier. Okay. So maybe the next time you're meditating, just allow spirit to take over. Okay. Oh my God. Love this. Oh my goodness. So what a great message for us all too, you know? So there's that. Okay. Bernadette, I'm going to leave you with that. That was so much fun. I love these spirits here tonight. Can you guys imagine what it's going to be like on the Halloween show? I'm going to try to bring through a couple celebrities, and I'm talking to them now to try to get their permission to bring them through. So kind of cool. Anyway, all right. So Elizabeth H, nice to see you. Okay, so you're next. I don't know why I'm writing this stuff down, but Spirit told me to, so I do. Always listen to what Spirit tells you to do, even if it makes no sense. Okay. What does Spirit want me to focus on in my business? Human rights, mindset, spiritual stuff, my life story, or something else specifically? Okay. Wow. Okay. So I'm supposed to pull a sacred forest card for you, first of all, Elizabeth. This is really, really interesting because I have a whole bunch of spirits here. There's specifically a man here for you, but we'll get to that in a minute. I love this card for you. If I could have picked any card, oh, much love to you, Keith. Talk to you tomorrow. All right, so Elizabeth H. This is the card that I chose for you. Actually, I didn't choose it for you. Your spirit guides chose it for you. It says Miracles, the Rainbow Waterfall. Okay, so let me just throw out a couple little things. I'm feeling kind of, and again, not scared to know, okay? But let me know. I'm feeling like that lately you've been a little bit on the lower vibrational side. I feel like that you are questioning a lot right now about your life. And you're unsure. What I'm kind of getting about this is that I'm feeling a lot of uncertainty with what's going on with you. I just feel a huge sense of uncertainty. That kind of feels like it's the sort of, again, the word overarching thing, like uncertainty, like with everything going on in your life right now. I feel like that I'm supposed to tell you, okay, and this is really interesting because I don't know who this is, but I feel like that I'm supposed to tell you that there's a bestie that you have that is sort of spiritually primed to help you. So I don't know who this is. I'm trying to get as much information as I can from this lady and this man now. I've got two people here for you. The man is telling me that you have like a bestie, you have a person, that is like a person for you that you've been holding stuff back with. I'm feeling like that this person is somebody that you should say, okay, and this is what they're telling me. You should say to this person, look, I need to air some stuff out here. It has nothing to do with you, meaning your bestie, but I'm sensing that I need to just like sort of spew, let's just say, okay? Yeah, that feels kind of strong, okay? Allow yourself to do that. I feel like that you hold stuff back. You hold stuff in because number one, you don't want to bother people. Number two, you don't want people to think you're weird. That's just what I'm getting, right? And I'm kind of the same way. And I also feel like that there are not exactly fully aware of what they're trying to tell me, but I feel like that there's stuff that this person will be able to talk to you about, like their own life experiences, let's say, for you to understand. I feel like it could be really helpful. Okay. Now, that said, let's talk about, does that make sense to you, Elizabeth? I'd love to know. Um, if this makes sense. Oh, you get it. You don't have a bestie, not sure, just needed guidance on my business. Okay. All right. Okay, so let me just say this to you. Um I know that there is a person, might not be an actual bestie. Not everybody is incredibly fortunate to have that bestie, by the way, okay? But what they're saying is that there is a person that you can just sort of spew about all this stuff to, as like a sounding board. And if you set that intention, they'll know. I feel like that you will know. Set the intention before you. I'm sorry, I'm talking because I'm listening. So I'm talking kind of goofy because I'm listening to what they're saying. When you go to bed, whether it's tonight, tomorrow night, or 4 nights in a row, set the intention that you're going to know who you can bounce things off of and come back. Okay? Could be a therapist, but it feels more like a friend. I don't know if you're sort of friendly with your therapist or not, but okay? So there's that. Set the intention before you go to sleep that you're going to wake up the next day and you're going to understand what I meant by you talking to somebody. Okay. And if you're not clear, set the intention that following night and then the following night. Okay. Because sometimes our mind gets in the way, even when we're sleeping. Sometimes our mind gets in the way and we don't know stuff. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. So know that. All right, now, this man feels fatherly. Is your father in spirit? He feels fatherly. Like I'm feeling that sort of love that a father feels for a child. You're trying to get answers for your business. And it's so interesting because this man who could be your father or father-like to you that has passed away, I feel like that he's telling you, and this is really cool. Okay, so I have a feeling this is your father. He's like a get down to business kind of guy. Tell me if that makes sense to you, because he's not like, I can't see him. So I can't say, oh, he had this color hair and all of that kind of stuff. But I am getting like you need to say this to her because we have obviously a limited amount of time here. Anyway, they're talking about this lady and this man. And is your mom in spirit? Because I'm kind of feeling like they're together. I don't know. It could be him and his mom, by the way. Just saying that because I feel regarding the lady, I feel love to you, but I feel a little bit of a disconnect with it. And you tell me what that means. Okay. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's your mom and she didn't love you. There's none of that. Right. But I just feel like that there was a little bit of disconnect. Like she's letting your father do the talking. Were you closer with your dad than your mom? Because that's kind of what I'm getting. He's definitely the mouthpiece for both of them, Okay. And they're talking to me. They're both talking about how fast your mind works. They're both saying to me, her mind works so fast. And sometimes it gets in her way. Okay. Because your mind is like, well, okay, I'm going to do this. And then you make a decision. This is what they're telling me. You make a decision, and this could be business related, right? You make a decision, and then 5 minutes later, after you're already starting it to go, you're second guessing it. Okay. They're telling me that your instincts are actually really, really dead on. Okay. This is business wise. Your instincts are so spot on. But what happens is that you start down a road and then you start down this road and then all of a sudden you veer off. Okay. Your mind is fast. Right. Okay. I'm saying what they're saying is to make a decision because you're good at that and you follow your intuition, but then you second guess it. Don't second guess it. Just make a decision and make it happen. And they're both telling me, oh, if there's anybody that can make it happen, it's Elizabeth. Okay. That's what they're saying. All right. And you can do that for yourself, you know? The area you should focus on. You know what? Right when I read that, I just start to, and I don't know what this means. Okay. I just, as a medium, I have to give what I get. I see, you're going to love this. I see dollar bills with wings, but they're not flying out the window. So don't think that you're throwing money away because that's not what I'm getting. I'm just seeing that there's money all flying around. Like it's like they're money birds. It's like they're money birds. Okay. So I'm seeing the money birds flying around. Okay. And this is Bex, right? I know. Don't ask me why. I see the weirdest things, and sometimes I don't say it because they're really off the wall, but money birds flying. And it's not like they're flying out the window. They're all okay. So now the birds are moving and they're all sitting on this table. I'm sorry, I'm just giving you what I'm getting. They're all sitting on this table, and there's this. Oh, this is interesting. There are 4 stacks of papers. Okay. Forgive me, but this is just where it's going. 4 stacks of papers. There's this one stack that they're sort of leaning towards. There's this one stack that they're sort of leaning towards. Okay. It's very thick. I don't know what this means. So I'm just giving you what I'm getting, right? This stack is really thick. I feel like that it has to do with online presence. And they're huddled sort of around this stack. Okay. And it feels like online presence. Okay. I'm asking, what does that mean exactly? Because online presence could mean multiple things, but I'm not getting anything else. I'm just getting online presence. They're both telling me, oh, yes, in what area? Okay. That's all I'm getting though. I don't know. I feel like that they're both saying to me, both of your, I believe this is your mom and dad, but I feel like that they're both saying to me that your personality is so magnetic. I swear to God, that's the word I just heard. Your personality is so magnetic that people will be drawn to you because you have a magnetic personality. Okay. So that's what they're saying to me. And that's all they're giving me. I think that you are supposed to use your intuition. You actually do follow your intuition. What they're talking to me about is that you do follow your intuition, but you need to like hone in on it, like pick an area and go with it and just run, go, go, go. And it doesn't matter what the area is. I know that doesn't make it, I got a resounding yes, okay, to your question. Should I stay away from human rights and political stuff then? Yes. Big, huge yes. And for whatever reason, she's showing me like a flag, like a timeout flag kind of thing. Like, yes, stay away from that. You are an influencer. I love that, right? You are an influencer. invite people in to who you are, but then they just feel attracted to you. But I feel like it, becoming an influencer is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, it feels very uplifting and very spiritual. I feel like affirmations are involved. I feel like that you have the ability to send things out into the universe that are so profound. But the one thing they're talking about is moving forward and just not second guessing. Okay? Yeah, it does feel like it's spiritual stuff. I will say it feels like I said, it feels like, and I keep seeing Louise Hay, and I don't know if she's here because that would be really freaking cool, right? I don't know if she's here, but I keep seeing her and like, go. This is it. This is you. This is it, kind of thing. So, all right. So I'm going to leave you with that, Elizabeth. Good luck. Oh my God. Much love. I just didn't know if they wanted me to focus on mindset or spiritual things. It feels spiritual things. It feels more spiritual. So yeah. Much love to you, Elizabeth. Okay. So we've got 5 minutes. I am going to pull a card for all of us. Ooh, and I can't decide what deck to use. Usually Spirit's like, use this deck. Spirit can be very loud to me. So, all right. All right. So here is a card for all of us, for the collective. This is so great. And Elizabeth, this is going to be awesome for you too. It says new beginnings. New beginnings. Look at that. It's like, to me, that's like a sunrise. A sunrise. Shining light on all these new things. If we create an intention for ourselves before we go to bed, and I challenge all of you to do this, right? Before you go to bed tonight, create an intention for yourself, not a goal, because they're different. Goals and intentions are two different things. Create an intention for yourself. Tomorrow, I am going to get a ton of work done, and I'm going to be happy doing it. Create that as an intention and say that to yourself before you go to sleep. Say it over and over and over again before you go to sleep and see what happens. Oh, I love this. And then report back to me because I will want to know, because I'm going to do it too. Let's do it. Let's all do it. We all need this. There's too much junk. There's too much. Yeah, I'm just going to use the word junk. I'm not going to use any other word there, but there's too much junk happening in the world right now. Right? So let's create that intention to be our best version of ourselves tomorrow. Get stuff done, be happy doing it, and be grateful. Yay, and be productive, yay. All right, awesome, I love that. You guys, this was so much fun tonight. Thank you so much. I'm just so honored. So don't forget, if you ended up watching the whole thing, which is cool, don't forget to sign up on my Patreon for the giveaway for a free 30-minute reading with me. So you got to go to my Patreon, patreon.com/Lauri Albert, and sign up in one of the tiers, whichever tier floats your boat, and then direct message me, okay? And say, I want in, okay? All right, do that, and I will see you guys soon. I will be doing a live very soon, so there you go. Until next time, everybody, remember to tell somebody that you love them today, okay? All right. Have a great night, everybody. Bye. Thanks for hanging out in the spirit room. Now go shine your light, trust your vibe, and remember to tell someone that you love them today. Namaste.